English more likely, and an interesting little competition between teams from various different countries in their identical boats, the Bombard Explorer 500s, with their Yamaha 75 horsepower engines, setting off on this competition. And we've got teams entered from Japan, from France, from Holland. The British team there of Hugh Montgomery and Paul Lemmer, number 9, and teams from Spain and Portugal and Greece as well. The idea is to plot a course of 450 miles between the islands of the Azores, and dealing with various meteorological and navigational conditions to plot their way as quickly as possible. This is the departure of the first leg then, from Villa de Porto, Santa Maria Island, to Ponta Delgada on San Miguel Island, a distance of 65 nautical miles. 16 boats aiming for the open sea. And Juan Ramona, who finished third on this first leg, says this leg was rather easy due to good weather. The only problem was to get good, accurate navigation. So the first boats entering the harbour of Ponta Delgada.
Finished, and the Nuno got some engine trouble, and we thought it was the fuel shortage, and we were very happy to finish the race first. And overall, it was a great day for me.
So a Japanese win to the end of the first day. On to the second leg from Ponta Delgado to Praia de Vitória. And everyone charging away. This leg, the longest leg on the open ocean, 100 miles, and pretty choppy conditions for some of it as well. The 18 teams, the competitors from all sorts of backgrounds, but most of them having experience in similar type of competition. And for the British team, for example, Hugo Montgomery is the chief editor of RIB magazine, RIB magazine, Rigid Inflatable Boats, and Paul Lemmer, the Rigid Inflatable Boat champion of 1996, the 50-year-old and the round England record holder. We're hearing from Jose Furtado saying the competition with the British team was very tough, but we managed to win this section by just a few seconds. Hugo Montgomery also quite happy with it.
It was sheer hell, I have to say, for everybody. At the start, our engine packed up completely, died on us. We clawed our way back from the very back of the field, being the last boat to leave Ponta Delgado, and arrived second.
So good performance from Hugo Montgomery and Paul Lemmer on that section. And on to the third leg from Angra de Horismo on Terceira Island to Calheta on St. George Island. Some 40 nautical miles this time. And on to the fifth leg, the speed test, which was won by Mario Medeiros at an average speed of 35 knots. And the Japanese team, Yamaha Kazi magazine, with Koji Aikida and South African navigator Duncan Ross, also going well. But it was a decisive moment in the race as well.
Between the first three is
Papadopoulos,
not, I don't think,
the Greek champion, disappointed to lose to the Portuguese team at this particular point. Away then from Velas on St. George Island to Madalena de Pico, 25 nautical miles for the next leg. 25 miles of pure speed, flat out all the time. And it's the Japanese Yamaha Kazi magazine which arrives first. But the Portuguese keep the overall lead. And Nuno Pereira saying, we've kept our lead. Today Koji has gone faster than Jose. It was still a merciless fight till the end between the first three boats. It's getting really tough. The next leg from Pica Island. And in fact, it's a tour around the island, effectively, this one. And the Portuguese pairing pushing very, very hard indeed, trying to keep that overall victory. The Japanese not having such a good run this time, finishing this leg in 5th place, still in 2nd overall. And 2nd place for Nuno Pereira with Lusitania, the boat, but keeping their overall lead at this point.
Foi maravilhoso porque ele não saltou fora. Isto acho que demonstra, sobretudo, que rondar os Açores.
It's a good thing that we weren't thrown overboard, says Nuno Pereira of the Portuguese team. It's not just a race for the drivers, it's great teamwork, and we are a very good team this year.
Through the rough headwind, headwave conditions. It was a rough ride, huh?